Oh, no. Your happy-go-lucky, wonderful kiddo that's having a great time in the summer, but has learning challenges, has started school, and it's a struggle already. You're seeing more frowns than smiles. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Dr. Jan Bedell. I'm a neurodevelopmentalist with Brain Sprints. We help parents address the root cause of learning challenges by building new brain pathways. This releases the full potential of the child. So, what about this kiddo that is going to school and they're struggling? Why is it that they're fine in the summer, but as soon as they start school, everything starts to fall apart? Well, there could be many reasons for that. Let's go over a few of them. One is, what if they're hypersensitive to touch or have some real sensitivities in their sensory system? So if they're sensitive to touch and somebody brushes up against them and their brain goes, "That's painful." Well, you react to pain. That's no fun. What if they're hypersensitive to sound and they can't concentrate because everybody's talking at once or they're whispering or this noise happens or that noise happens that's distracting them? What if the lights, the fluorescent lights, are bothering their visual system because it's hypersensitive? Or smells can be a problem as well in a group. And what let's see, mostly auditory, visual, and tactile. Those are the main ones that you're going to see in a school setting. Now, if you're homeschooling, this is greatly reduced because you can control the environment a little bit better. But instead of controlling the environment, we want to address the root cause so that they don't have a problem in any environment. What if your child is just very disorganized? Everything about them is disorganized. Their papers, their room, their even their coordination is disorganized. That means you have a problem at the lower part of the brain, which is really the foundation for everything else that we do. So that could be causing some learning challenges. If you have a child that can't hold on to information, like they can't follow directions well, they can't read the directions on their page and follow those, they might be able to get one, but not all of them. That can also be a challenge, of course. And that could be either auditory or visual, s- where they can't hold those pieces together. And then there's the ever popular recall problem where I swear we worked on this. They knew all their spelling words. They went to school the next day and it's all gone. So frustrating for them. They start to think bad about themselves. Maybe I'm not very smart. The parents are going, "You're just not applying yourself." Sometimes that's the judgment that they get when that's not the case at all. They're just storing things in the wrong place. So all of these things are root causes. When you just have one of these things going on, usually it's something that a bright child can overcome pretty easily and just go on with life. But if there's two or more, sometimes all of these combined, and that's where a lot of these labels come from, the the ADD, ADHD, all of the labels are coming from these tendencies in the brain that can be addressed and really addressed well with neurodevelopment. So I want to encourage you to do some research, think differently, call Brain Sprints for a free consultation. Find out how you can help your child, whether you're homeschooling, and we help you with all that you need for your homeschool child for that has learning challenges until we get all those things addressed, or to supplement with a in-school or private school kind of situation. We can help either way because we have individualized programs that can address every family's needs. So don't feel, just call right away for a consult. There's no obligation, obviously. You just call, find out a little bit more of what we do. One of the ways to find out more about what we do is to watch more videos on this channel. That would help you as well. But to get a recommendation from somebody that really knows our history of 30 years of helping families, and that's always reassuring. We're in the business of giving hope, and not only giving hope, but delivering on that hope. Please share this with your friends, your acquaintances. Our goal is to help million plus children around the world with their learning struggles. There seems to be more and more all the time, and make school, and especially the first part of school, go smoothly instead of being a challenge every year. So please share, like, and join us with any of your questions. I can do that live here on the chats as we do this each week, or again, reach out in a consult. See you later.